I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Yeah. Well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Said I need a dollar.
What's up guys, Beach HD here, bringing you Trading Through the Market Crash episode 4, I think we are on. So you can see from last episode we had 3 players to sell, and by the looks of things they have all sold. Before we go in, just want to say 75 likes on this would be brilliant, and also if you're new to the channel then please do remember to subscribe as it really does help. But we'll go in now to the Buffon, which sold for 52k, the Sessegnon, which sold for 13,750, and finally the 442 centre midfielder Modric, which sold for 19,000 coins, which was quite nice profits to be made on those guys. So first of all, we've got the Silver Yaya, bought for 9,500. At the top of my head, I think we listed him up for 13. Was it 13? 13 and a half. We do, yep. So that was listed up for 12 hours overnight, and that was an okay, probably 3k profit after tax, maybe 4. Next of all is this out of position Cazorla, who should be in centre mid, but I picked him up in cam. So he's in 442, bought him for 10, pretty much 11, selling him for 13.2. So not great profit there. I'm not even sure if that's 1k profit. And then finally for this first set of trades is this Inform Cruz in 442 centre midfielder. Bought him for 46,000, sold him for 51.5. So that was probably 5k profit without tax. Probably about 2, maybe 3k profit after tax, which wasn't too bad, I guess. But his price did go down over that time when I first paid for him. And as we go into the second lot of trades, you can see that those 3 items that I just listed have sold, so that's quite nice. I've got 16,000 coins left. So the profit could be going higher and higher, where the Yaya sold for the price we put him up for. I think the other 2 both sold for the price we first put him up for as well, which is always good and healthy thing to see. And now you can see we've got a trade pile full of items. The first item is this Russian player in left mid 442 in form. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name because you lot know I always seem to pronounce his name wrong, or any other players. So we bought him for 18,500, and I think I listed him up for about 22 and a half. Let's see, 22k, yep, for, was it 6 hours? Was it 12 hours, 6 hours? Make your mind up. We'll list that one up. Then we've got an Everett in 41212. Bought for 11k. I'm not sure off the top of my head how much I sold him for. But this was doing the 442 method. Instead of using the 442, I just did it 41212. So that's how I managed to find this Everett. So we stick him up for, was it 13? Yeah, so that's possible. Probably not much, 1k profit on him, which isn't great, but profit's profit, I guess. And then there's this Inform Ruddy for Norwich, bought for 18k, selling for 22, so that's not too bad. And then there's the Miyachi for Wigan Athletic. Didn't think he used to play for Arsenal, bought for 20k, and I think I listed him up for about 24, 23, 22 and a half, so not brilliant profit there either, to be honest with you. But then there's the Wellington, which is probably the worst profit I've made in quite a long time. His price seems to go down. I bought him like one night, and then the day after when I go to list him up, his price just seems to have completely gone down, so that was a bit annoying. Then there's this Pepe, which, because I bought all these players about 3 days before I started to record this little episode, his price went down in that like time range of 3 days. That was pretty annoying to see. I've lost profit on Pepe. But so it was made up with this goalkeeper for City, as that was probably about 2 or 3k profit on him. And then this Dyer, which always seems to end up in my trade pile and I just can't seem to get rid of. So that's all those players put up with that 16k left over extra. So that's not too bad either. And then we're going in now to the final set of trades with 12,000 coins left in the top right corner. It says there we've sold all 6 items, which is good. Everyone sold, I think, for the price that we first put them up for. Yep, majority of them did, apart from one, which was the Russian player, which I struggled to get rid of. So he's still there. Need to put him up again. So we start off with putting him up first, and we lower the price down to, what was it, 21 and 20 and a half, 20. So that's still not disgraceful profit. It's still probably about 2k-ish profit. Then we've got the 442 method coming into play again with this centre mid Kagawa. Bought for 9.4k, and we probably list him up for 13 for 13k, I think it was. Yep, with for 3 hours. There's this Hooper who we have, who's either got a red card or no, he's not got a red card. He's got no contracts, but he's going cheaper than normal. So I bought him for 10.7k and list him up for 13.7. So that's not terrible. That's quite nice, to be honest with you. Then there's this Danny Welbeck in 442 in striker, bought for 37,500, and we head over and list him up for, I think it was about 42.5 or 42, one of those two prices. So that profit was quite nice, and I can tell you that he sold pretty much straight away. You won't see that this episode, but he does sell. And then there's this, I'm not going to try and pronounce that name either, just in case I get it wrong. The Borussia Dortmund goalkeeper for Germany. Bought for 23.5, and I list him up for 29 we list him up for. That's a nice profit there as well. So guys, please do remember to like, comment and subscribe. 75 likes would be brilliant, and hope you enjoyed this, and I'll probably try and get you a couple more of these out more often now, as I'm trying to enjoy trading a little bit more. So next week we'll probably have some more trading videos, a lot of pack openings because it's Team of the Year tomorrow most likely, and some player reviews as well. So I'll see you all later, guys.